Well, it's another beautiful day here in Tacoma, Washington. And as I've said before, this is simply one of the most beautiful places that I have ever had the pleasure to see in person. I mean, you just have to take it all in, and it could honestly become overwhelming. Today wasn't about sightseeing, it was about presenting a plaque to the Pierce County Sheriff's Office in honor of Deputy Dom Calata. His story and his sacrifice stayed with me from the moment I updated his profile to the Fallen Heroes page on Support Our Shields. So I was determined to one day get here and to honor his sacrifice in person. Deputy Calata was only 35 years old, and he had served the Pierce County Sheriff's Department for 6.5 years. He was a U.S. Army veteran, and he served for 5 years. He also served the Washington National Guard for the last 7 years. He was a member of the SWAT team for the last 4 years, and it was on a call with that team where tragically he lost his life. Sadly, the Pierce County Sheriff's Department has had other losses in the last 5 years. So sadly, they've been through this process far too many times in recent memory. Deputy Daryl Shuey died on November 10, 2020, after suffering a medical emergency while on duty. Shuey had served the department as a deputy sheriff for 26 years. He was 57 years old and a proud husband and a father and a beloved member of the department. Deputy Cooper Dyson was killed in a single vehicle crash on the early morning of December 21st, 2019, while responding priority backup to other deputies at a domestic violence incident. Deputy Dyson was 25 years old, and he's survived by his wife, young son, and his baby girl, who was born 2 weeks after the tragic death of her father. Deputy Daniel McCartney was shot on the night of January 7, 2018, while responding to a home invasion robbery in progress. Deputy McCartney was only 34 years old, and he is survived by his wife and 3 young sons. One of the things that I found out in my meeting with the Pierce County Sheriff's Department is that they are ranked 51st amongst all states and the District of Columbia for deputies or officers per private citizens. With that being said, what I found to be the most encouraging thing from our meeting is that these are men and women who are not giving up the fight. They are still committed every day to living up to the oath that they swore to protect and serve their community. What I shared with them in our meeting is that the relationship that we have is reciprocal because they were so appreciative of someone coming all the way from Central Florida to acknowledge their fallen brother and his sacrifice, and by the same token, their willingness to keep answering the call every day, knowing the reality is that call could be their last, is what motivates me to continue to speak out, to ignore the hate, to continue to be a voice among private citizens that support their calling, because this truly is a calling to constantly face the obstacles, the bad mouthing, the propaganda campaign against them, and to not back down is what makes them the heroes that they are. And so the reality is, as long as they keep showing up, as long as they continue to serve, then the least that I can do is continue to support what they do. So continue to like and share this channel. The increase in subscriptions this month has been awesome to witness. As always, your support is greatly needed, but more importantly, continue to support our shields. God bless.